Hello guys, welcome back, and do I have a video for you today. I don't know if you're gonna like it, but we're gonna try it because I don't know about you. There's this one girl on TikTok that I follow. She does this specific foundation technique that every time I look at it, I'm like, ah! She ends up looking snatched, like flawless. She also has really great skin. Like, I know she said something about her freckles that she has to cover, but she looks like insane, like beautiful. I'm so interested to try her technique because she uses this foundation, and if you know anything about this foundation, you know it is so heavy and so full coverage. We're gonna give it a try today, so we'll see how this goes. She did a full video about her foundation technique, and when I show you who it is, you're gonna be like, ah, if you follow on TikTok. You see all those pumps of foundation? I'm gonna leave the link for this down below, but she uses a ton of foundation. Anyways, that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're just gonna be trying her technique. I wanna do like a fun video and something a little bit easygoing, so we're just gonna test it out together. So let's just get the makeup wipes, remove our jewelry, and get started. I'm using a Mac Daddy headband today. Not Mac Daddy, like the makeup artist. Now, if there's one thing about Meredith's technique, which I'll leave her TikTok below, you can kind of go binge watch her if you've never seen her before. The one thing about her technique is she's very hydrated. My skin's already hydrated with moisturizer, but I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a primer. So I'm gonna go in with what I know, Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer. It's one of my favorites. She uses a lot of, she has to go through products so fast. This is a lot for me. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this. And there's a certain amount of foundation pumps she uses. I'm gonna count them. So 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 7 of this one, 10 of her other one. So we're gonna do 7 of this. This is Huda Beauty's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm gonna take, I think just this Makeup Forever HD Skin. And we'll do 3 pumps of that. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Then she takes the back of a brush, mixes it all together. Now, I don't know if she uses the whole thing. Okay, I'm talking a lot of foundation here. All right. Then she just applies it to her skin like so. And mine doesn't even look as crazy as hers, maybe because I haven't rubbed it in yet. But she rubs this in like all over her eyes and all over her face. The goal of this is just to see like what can this actually look like. I actually feel like the color is kind of spot on. I'm gonna just say that. And then her tool of choice is her hands. This makes me want to cringe. I just don't love the feeling of doing this with my hands, but hey, I'm following her technique, you know? I'm gonna listen. Let's just give it a whirl. It feels so wrong, but maybe it feels so right, you know? This is so much. I just am curious to see how much foundation, like, does she use all the foundation on the back of her hand? You know what I'm saying? Like, does she wipe it off like I did? Like, I wiped some off. I don't have any more real estate to put it. She rubs it all over her face, guys. I don't think I could go on my lid. I don't think I can. And then I know she usually uses a sponge to kind of like bounce it out. She has to. Like, there has to be something. All right, it's starting to set in there a little bit. I will say that. It's just so wrong. I feel like I look like I just aged myself 20 years by putting it over my brows. Oh, that's just... My cleanser is going to be working overtime tonight. I am going to take the sponge and I'm just going to press. I've seen her do it multiple times, so we're going to try it. And this is just going to mattify us. I'm going to take Tarte Shape Tape. She does her concealer first, so we're just going to do that first. She uses a lot. A lot. So we're going to match that energy, blend this out first, and then we're going to contour. That's kind of the opposite of how I do it, mainly because I feel like concealer helps clean up the contour a bit. I'm so curious, do any of you, like, not just this technique with like how much foundation, but do you guys use your hands to blend in your foundation? I could see how it works. I mean, it does not look bad blended in with my fingers, but what I really need to do is get my brows in check. Now she's using a stick bronzer, so she goes like this. I'm so nervous. That. She blends it out with a brush. Then she goes in with the beauty blender. It'll diffuse it and make it look better. Go with our beauty blender and blend the edges. Blend the edges. So it seems like she does like a rough blend with the brush and then goes in with the beauty sponge to really make it better. Okay, so she says do this, powder, and you'll have the perfect base. Let's do it. Freedom Air Matte Blush. These are really good. I love NARS though, like can't go wrong. Apply that. And then I've got a new powder that is so good. I'm gonna show you guys. To be honest, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. I mean, it's pretty dang, like, it's heavy, but it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. Bad boy. And then we're gonna use the Urban Decay Translucent Softening Loose Setting Powder. I tried this the other day and oh my gosh. I'm gonna show you one side real quick. I mean, that looks so smooth. Look at that. A before and an after. I was gonna dare say that this is like gonna be my Peach Perfect alternative to recommend to you guys because it is so good. I'm so serious. A before and after. Now I'm gonna have skin texture because I have pores, but the fact that it just like blurred my skin like that is insane. I do love this Beauty Blender puff. I feel like it really does press that product into your skin and just smooths everything out too, but like look at that. So she's bronzing her skin. I think she's using the Shape Tape, what is this? Shape Tape Glow Bronzer. I mentioned this before, I really like it. She has a very bright under eye. So I might take a little bit of the Pat McGrath brightening powder. It's very brightening, so I'm gonna actually try that really quickly. All right, Pat McGrath Labs Light Skin Fetish Sublime Perfecting Blurring Under Eye Powder. We're gonna see if this gives us a little bit of a brighter under eye like she's got. She's got a bright under eye. That actually works so well. I was surprised in my last video. I'm surprised again. It really does brighten it up. Well, it's not as bright as hers. I'll see if I can show you guys. She has a really bright under eye. I don't know what I did, but I didn't do that. Part 3, okay. Puts on powder blush. So the Essenced Baked Blush. Oh, that's good. This is a really great blush. God, it's so pretty. This is in the color Bold Heart. Okay, so blush. I have a feeling she's gonna use Rare Beauty highlighter. Nope, Dior. Wow, wow. I don't have the Dior one. I probably got rid of it a while ago. It was something I used to have. I know I did like it, but I have this Hourglass one I haven't used in a minute, so we're just gonna highlight with this bad boy. Man, it's good. All right, I'm gonna go over it a little bit with my blush just so we're not so highlighted on the apples of the cheeks. All right, she's doing her brows, brushing them out. I don't think she got rid of the product on her brow, but she's doing them, so we're just gonna do our brows. I'm actually very intrigued by this technique. Like, everyone does things differently, and while I know a lot of people don't agree with how she applies makeup, it's what works for her, you know what I mean? You can do whatever you feel works best for you. I honestly would not do it. I like the coverage for sure. I think it's cool. It's just a little heavy for me. It's a lot heavy for me. It is a lot of product to go through. Brows are like my least favorite part of makeup. She does her eyeshadow, all of that. I'm not gonna worry about eyeshadow really today. Let's just go in with my Ross Bite Beauty Upswing mascaras. You guys know I've stocked up on this. Literally such a good mascara. I'll be so sad when I'm all out of all these. out of all my 8 that I have. Okay, I'll have to get that excess mascara off, but lashes, done. So she takes off her lips and does her lip liner. Okay, so we're basically done here, all right? We're basically done here. Just gonna do whatever. She's kind of doing whatever, so I'm gonna do whatever. So I ended up doing that Hot Gossip, and then this is the MAC Retro Matte Lip Color in Burnt Spice. I've used this for years. Maybelline Vinyl Lip Color. This one's in Captivated. I will say the Huda Beauty foundation, I'm gonna try it, not as much product, but I'm gonna try the Huda Beauty foundation with my hands because I do feel like it looks a little bit better than when I usually apply it with a brush. I mean, maybe it's the Makeup Forever mixed in with it. Wow. No setting spray. I am shocked. But I will say, if you are taking photos or something, this is about what you're gonna get. It went way better than I expected. If I am being 100% honest, I mean, it went way better than expected. I also think I can give this Urban Decay powder some love because this guy right here is so good. If you have not tried it out and you like loved Peach Perfect and you just are looking for a powder that's going to give you that velvety smooth finish, like no lie, velvet smooth finish, even to the touch, it's insane. This is the one to go to. Now up close, it looks like those editorial photos where when people like zoom in really close and your skin is like really heavy. It's that. But, you know, when you're going out or you're doing photo shoots and things like that, usually you're going to have to do that for photography because it's just makeup for photos and stuff. I will say it doesn't hurt just to try out the trend and see if you like it. Use it for like a night out or something. I don't know. That way you don't like waste your makeup. But I am actually impressed. Meredith, I see where you're going with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's another video I should follow along on or another like makeup trend I should try. This was super fun and just something I wanted to like relax and do. I was a little stressed in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel better now. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!